Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the EasyCruit Coffee Club. My name is Lex Heldens and I'm the International Product Marketing Manager for EasyCruit. And today we are in our head office in Skøyen in Norway. And with me today I have my colleague Christer.
Hi everybody, my name is Christer and I'm the Competence Manager for Visma EasyCruit.
And with us today we have our guest star of today, which is Anna Svik.
My name is Anna and I'm the manager of our support team.
So Anna, first question, what is your role? What do you do?
I'm managing a team of 10 people with customer support and our second line support, which we call technical support, and our front-end developer.
Okay. And if you just look at your job, what is the most fun aspect of your job?
The fun part is to develop people, to see people in my team growing. The second funniest part is clients. I really like when I still have direct contact with clients, when I'm joining the meetings. The third funny part is when we actually improve our processes, improve our product. I'm having quite a lot of interaction together with our development.
Okay, that's good. So where is everybody located?
So my team is very international. I'm located in Stockholm. We have 2 people in my team located in Uppsala, Sweden. 1 person sitting in Malmö, Sweden. 1 person located in Oslo, Norway. A team of 6 people located in Riga, Latvia.
Okay. So they're basically scattered all over the place.
Yes, kind of.
Yeah, it leads me to my next question. So how, with these people spread around everywhere, how do you keep them engaged to be really part of a team?
It is a challenge to have this virtual team when you cannot say hi to each other every day and see the person where you cannot follow up how things are happening. You cannot take a coffee with your team on a daily basis. So we work a lot with digital tools. We work a lot with projects to make people to feel engaged and to see progress. It is challenging, both for me and for the team, but we are working on it.
Yeah. Well, you learn every day, so yeah.
That's
right. The challenge, and that's what makes the job exciting, I would say. So we have support, and I can imagine you get a lot of questions, and I can also imagine that lots of these questions are the same. So how do you deal with these repetitive support questions?
We are working a lot with digital tools for our clients. We want it to be easy to find information online. So we are using a tool called for Help Center, which our client can access directly in EasyCruit. By building this digital base of knowledge base, it will be always the fastest way for client to find the answer. Because by calling, by sending an email to us, it will always require a human response, which takes time. So we have the Help Center, and we are now introducing our chatbot, Amy, for our Swedish clients.
Cool. So tell me a little bit more about this chatbot. How does this work?
So we have this project for our Swedish clients where directly in our Help Center you can actually access the chatbot, and we call the chatbot for Amy, and clients can ask Amy questions, and it's an AI chatbot, so it's still learning. So by asking questions, our clients are helping us to make Amy answering their questions. Okay.
Yeah, because I can imagine that one person would formulate their question in such a way and another one would do it in a different way.
Exactly, and it's a challenge because Amy is learning with each question a client is asking, and we cannot on our own even think of the way sometimes clients are phrasing the question. And it's fun to see how Amy is actually learning day by day.
Cool. And can we see Amy?
Yes.
So as Anna are saying, we have our chatbot called Amy, and currently it's only visible for our Swedish users. So what I will do now is that I will log into EasyCruit as a Swedish user. So excuse the language or how to say, but everything will be in Swedish.
Okay.
So I just jump into EasyCruit. So here I am logged into EasyCruit, and as you can see, it is in Swedish. So to open the help center, I just click on the question mark up in the right corner of EasyCruit. And then in this case, the help center is visible in Swedish because I am a Swedish user. And that is actually a quite new functionality that we have added to the help center, that if you are a Swedish or a Danish or a Norwegian user, then the help center will be visible in your local language. If you are an English speaking user, or for example a Spanish user, you will see the help center in English. So there is like a fallback to English. Okay. So to be able to find Amy, you click on the little icon here, or the rather big icon called chatbot. And when you do that, then Amy opens and she greets you welcome. Hi, my name is Amy, I'm Visma EasyCruit's chatbot. So the way I can interact with Amy is either that I can use these, how should I say, done buttons where Amy is like suggesting, is this what you need help with? So for example, here I have recruitment, candidates, or settings. So if I click on settings, then Amy will reply back with other questions like, do you wish to change your logo, or do you wish to do something with departments, and so on. So that is one way I can interact with her. The other way is that I can type something. So if I don't find a suggestion here with the buttons, I can just type something. So for example, I need help in creating a vacancy, for example. Then I can just type vacancy. And then Amy will get back to me and say, do you mean something like that? So for example, here I have a button called create a new recruitment project, or create a new vacancy. So yeah, that is right. I just click on that button and then Amy will guide me how to create a new vacancy. The third thing I can do is that if I can't find any answers here and I need to talk with a human, then I can, for example, type something like support. And then Amy will understand that, okay, you need some kind of human support here. So then I can click on this button here, create a support case, and then Amy will ask me, okay, fine, but to be able to create this case, I need your email address. So I insert my email address, and then Amy will get back to me and say, okay, fine, please describe your case. So I describe like, I need help in creating a vacancy, or how do I use multiple departments in a vacancy, or something like that. And then I click send, and the case is created in our support tool, and a human person will get back to the client. So that is basically how Amy works.
So that was great to learn about Amy, and my next question is, will Amy be available for all other clients to use in the future?
Yes, our plan is to test it on the Swedish client, see if they're happy with Amy, and the second part of the project will be to implement it in our core languages.
Okay.
But we will take it language by language.
Of course. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Really exciting.
My team as well.
Yeah, I can imagine. Another question that I had is, let's say there is something really urgent, something low case that happens, but when something's not working, do we have a way to inform clients directly in EasyCruit?
So my team is responsible to communicate critical cases and critical incidents with the EasyCruit team in Visma, and as well with clients. So we have this amazing page, Heartbeat, which client can access from our login page, where we always post all issues which we think client need to know. The postings are done in English. Lately we introduced in Help Center a functionality called notifications. So during the last month, we started to notify users directly in the EasyCruit.
Okay.
So as a user, you should be able to see the red mark in the help center, and once you click, you will find the article on Heartbeat with information about the incident.
Okay, good.
Should we have a look on it?
Yeah,
to
can you
see
show
how
that?
it works
Yeah.
for real?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. So here I am logged in as an English user in EasyCruit. And now you can see again up in the right corner with the question mark that I just clicked on, there is all of a sudden a red little bubble with a, in this case, a number 1 in. So that means that you have one new message that you have not read. So this little red bubble will not disappear until you have read the notification. So it's quite good in that way that you need to read it to get rid of it, so to speak. So the only thing I do is that I click on the question mark, and then the help center is loaded, and then you will see here left to the star icon, you will see this red bubble again, and you just simply click on it, and then you get the notification. So in this case it says, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties with our application, please click here for more details. And the idea is that you click on that, click here, and then you're forwarded to what Anna talked about, Heartbeat, where you can read detailed information about the current technical difficulty. So that is how notifications works.
Yeah, that's really nice. So then you're immediately informed if something important is happening.
Yes. Yeah. And about the plan maintenance,
Okay.
and other information we really want our user to know about.
Okay, good. So let's say you're in the help center, you're looking for an article, and I may want to come back to that article. Do I need to search for that article again, or that question again, or how would that work?
Actually, you don't need to, how should I say, repeat yourself all the time. So if you, for example, let's say that you're browsing around in the help center and you find an article that you find really useful, then instead of having to go down the rabbit hole again and try to find that article, you can actually save it as a bookmark or a favorite, so you can easily access the article again if you ever need it. So let me show you how that works in the help center. So it feels like I'm repeating myself here, but again, we are in EasyCruit, and again I click on the question mark, and let's say that I am clicking on online help, and then I click on guide for users, and then I click guide for users, vacancies, create a new vacancy. So here is an article, how to create a new vacancy in EasyCruit, and I find that quite useful. The only thing I have to do is to click on the little star icon here, add to favorites, and then my article is added as a favorite. And then the next question could be like, okay, where do I find all my favorites? Well, that's quite easy. You just click on the star icon here in the top navigation bar of Help Center. When you click, you will see that I have actually added in total 3 favorites. So here is my newly added article, creating a new vacancy. So all I have to do is just to click on the article, and then I can start reading how to create a new vacancy. So that is how you create a favorite in the Help Center.
So another question I was wondering about, if you speak to a client on the phone, they might have a suggestion for an improvement or a change they would like to see in EasyCruit. Do we have any other tools available to get feedback from clients?
Yes, so in December we implemented pNPS, and it's giving our users a possibility to directly in EasyCruit answer how satisfied they are with the product and if they would recommend product to their colleagues.
Good. And so that's a nice way to get feedback from clients.
Yes, it gives us possibility to talk with all users, which is otherwise quite complicated to get feedback from everyone.
Yeah, this is very direct. It's the user that will give you the feedback. It's really good. I was also wondering about how do you measure that the customers are happy with the support that they receive?
So after a user has submitted a ticket with the support and it has been closed, they could be chosen to participate in our survey, where they can give us feedback about support. So they would be asked if they were happy with the support and if they would recommend our support to their colleagues, and they would be asked for the reason for the score. And I'm working very actively. I'm contacting all unhappy clients if it happens sometimes, so we can take the feedback and understand if we can improve our processes, improve information, and what we can do to make every customer happy with our support.
Okay, so it's a continuous feedback that you receive.
Yes. And as we don't want to spam our users, it's not always a user will receive this feedback. So I would be very happy if any of our clients who is not happy with our support or who is very happy with our support would actually get in touch with me directly.
Okay.
So
and how would they do that?
They can always call me or they can send me email.
So Anna, thank you very much for taking the time to answer all these questions and getting to know the support team and getting to know you. But I have one remaining question. Who are the people or the faces behind the support team?
It's a very good question, Lex. Let's take a look.
So thanks everyone for watching another episode of the EasyCruit Coffee Club. We will be back again soon with another episode. So thank you for watching and see you next time.
See you. Bye.
See you.